Alright, here's the cards. Got first chakra, Archangel Michael with the Green Lady of Jayde, the Chosen One, if I pronounce that right. With the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel with Queen Udag. A brilliant solution is on its way. Bottom of the deck, Anxiety with Wu Wang, Wild Pure Heart. Now, I just put this on its little holder thingy. Hold on. Something that's stuck on my screen. Alright. I asked for a message, a positive message for the collective. As you might see, I trimmed me hair. Because, it's growing out, and as women know, you gotta trim it. Anyways, we all know of, those that know of chakras know that the first chakra is pretty much the basement. It's where everything is stored, all the garbage, everything you don't want to see. And we have the Green Lady of Goch. I don't know. It's from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae, but cannot pronounce it. But from what I get from this, is the ones that are bringing up the energy that is stored so deep within them. And the root chakra, which is the energy and the shit and the gunk that is built so deep within you that it is now coming up to be purged, which, trust me, I've been going through a few purges myself the past week or two. If you're allowing this energy to move through you and you're not letting it get stuck, you are doing what is best for your energetic field, for your soul growth. You can't let that shit get stuck. That's what most people are stuck on, is the gunk that they don't want to see. And the root chakra is what holds all of that. And what is going on in the world today is bringing up all of that gunk that nobody wants to see within themselves, and they get triggered to fucking shit when someone else mirrors it back to them and they show them that something they don't want to see within themselves. So you have to pay attention to what is coming up for you right now, because what is coming up to be healed. All the triggers, all the emotions, trust me, I've been going through some fucking purges over shit that happened to me long ago, shit that recently happened to me. I've just been fucking crying, and it's not even a full moon. But purges are good. Most people see feeling emotion and crying or having any type of emotional reaction to something as a negative. I don't want to say it, but these toxic positivity bullshit fucking spiritual leaders, fuck you, because we need to feel that. We need to expel that from our bodies. If you don't feel it, you're just pushing it down, and it's just gonna build up within you and eventually rot you from the inside out. So, right now, we have all of these things, all of this energy, all of these feelings, all of these thoughts, all of these memories coming up from the basement of our subconscious, of our energetic field that wants to be purged. So, you just have to feel it, guide it, point it in a direction. And you don't just want to take it out meaningless on, other people. You want to guide that energy into a meaning. I can't say for all. I only know myself. I don't know what's going on with everybody else. I can't speak from anybody else's perspective but my own. But what all of that gunk is bringing up for me, I need to write. Like, I started writing a novel 4 years ago, and I stopped because there was just too much blocking me from being able to put my creative mind and my experiences down on paper. And all that gunk's been coming up, and it's been telling me in the back of my mind, right. You need to do this. So all of this shit that's coming up is telling you the path that you need to go on. A certain road that will lead to, I don't want to say goal, but something you need to do on your spiritual path, something that you are meant to do. So let those feelings come up, but don't take it out on other people. Focus it in to something meaningful. And then with the 7th chakra in the Queen Oolog, a brilliant solution is on its way. If you're focusing on what your path is, and you're listening to what is coming up, and you're purging that negativity out, and you're listening to what it is leading you to the path that you're supposed to be on, you will know. You will know. It's guiding you to where you're meant to be. Everybody has a purpose in some way or another. And it's been really hard for me to believe that I'm meant to write novels, but I could have hundreds of fucking books written based on my dreams alone, which is the story that I started to write that was based on the dream and my spiritual journey mixed in with some, experiences. But I stopped writing because there was just some things that were too hard for me to turn into a fantasy. But if you're feeling that you need to go in a certain direction, this will tell you. The universe will tell you, it will guide you. The answers will come. You have this feeling in your heart of what you are supposed to do, partially what your purpose is. I know it's hard for me because I'm just like, what the fuck am I here for, But writing, speaking, being real is part of my path. So it's been coming into me like, bitch, you need to do this. And I'm just like, I don't want to, but you have to listen. The universe is always speaking to you. Your guides, your spirit team, your ancestors, they're always trying to guide you. So it's going to be coming into your crown chakra. It's going to be flowing through you. So clear out the gunk from your root chakra and allow the flow to come into your crown chakra. And then we have anxiety with Wu Wang, the wild pure heart. I think that's self-explanatory with much of what I just said. Having anxiety on what your path really is, not knowing if this is right, not knowing if what you feel in your heart you're supposed to do matters. I mean, to me, like, writing a fucking fantasy novel, like, how does that matter? But I'm a wild spirit. I have a pure heart. I'm one of the realest bitches you will ever fucking meet. And I have a lot of anxiety about being myself because I've been judged on it so harshly. So many people have been like, judged me and made fun of me and made me feel less than because of what I have inside of me, because some of us are just too much for the normal Joe. We feel things deeply, and it causes a lot of anxiety to be able to express yourself in a genuine manner, to be yourself and not want to feel judged. But you have to come to a point where you don't fucking care what anybody else thinks. You are going to do what the universe tells you, what your heart tells you your purpose is. Fuck anybody else. There's so many people that would say, oh, that's such a stupid idea. Fuck you. Do what your heart tells you to do. Don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks, because there are plenty of us out there that know exactly how you feel, and whatever you have to contribute, we will be there for you. We may be few and far between. You may not know anybody personally, you may know a handful, but there are people out there that would be so grateful for whatever you have to contribute. So stop worrying about what anybody else thinks and just do it. Do what your heart tells you to do. Do what your intuition tells you. Do what you are meant to do. I love y'all. The universe loves you. It is constantly sending you signs, dreams, people saying random things, just seeing commercials, or, a truck driving by that has whatever, advertisement on it. We are constantly seeing signs. Do not ignore it. Nothing happens for coincidence. It's all meant for something. Believe in yourself, because you are meant to be here for a fucking reason. Let yourself be yourself. Hey, have a good night.